This video is for you if you're a coach, consultant, or expert who has a passion, skill, or expertise that you know you can get paid for. Maybe you're already trading your time for one-on-one sessions, or maybe you're acting as an agency owner with members on your team and you're looking for a way to add scalable income streams without adding more members or trading more of your time. I'll be transparent with you. This is not for you if you are looking for a make money, get rich quick scheme online and you think that you could build a business without putting in time, effort, or focused work. This is also not for you if you don't have any skills, knowledge, or experience that others would find valuable. But if you are somebody with passion, skill, or expertise, and you want to turn what you already know into a leveraged income stream, in the next 4 weeks, keep watching. So I'm going to rewind and tell you a little bit about my backstory. So back 4 years ago, when I first started my business online, I was cranking out 3 to 5 TikToks per day and sending hundreds of DMs per day and basically living on social media to find my next client. Sure, my business scaled to $650,000 in just 12 months using those methods, but I had zero time to do things that I actually loved. I couldn't take a 3-day camping trip or hiking trip or skiing trip without turning my phone off. I was missing quality time and life events with my family who lives in New York and California. And honestly, what happened was I started to resent my own business, even though I built what it looked like to be my dream life. And that's when I realized something key, that I was working inside of my business, not on my business, where every client required my personal time and every sale meant more one-on-one sessions. And I just built myself a very expensive job and not a business. But what really got to me is every time I saw my closest friends and family, the only feedback I would hear is that I'm always working. This made me wake up and realize the way that I was operating my business was not the best way, even though I followed all of the coaching programs that I bought into and they all told me I was on the right track. But then I discovered something that really changed everything. Instead of selling my time over and over and over again as a coach, I could package my knowledge up once and sell it repeatedly. This way I could help more people while actually working less. This shift in thinking is what helped me develop the 3C's business model. And it's generated multiple 7 figures in the last 36 months while still serving clients at a very high level. But more importantly, it gave me my life back. And now I can disappear for a week into the mountains of Colorado where I live to come back to more sales hitting my bank account. And I can help hundreds of people instead of just a handful. And guess what? I actually enjoy my business again more than ever. And I'm going to tell you exactly what changed. So I was operating the old way of business before finding this new way, right? So the old way was to create endless content, be on social media all the time, go after virality, and trade time for money as a coach, consultant, or a service provider if you had a skill. And that is just like hoping for something to stick. What that led to, and I'm telling you this from experience, was inconsistent revenue, depending on the daily hustle and the daily grind. And because you're always on, it leads to burnout. And because of the offer that you have in place, that's either one-on-one service or done for you service, it's going to lead to limited impact. And over time, it's going to be a business that owns you instead of you owning the business. And in our case, because we had so many clients done for you and one-on-one, multiple businesses owned our time. But the new way of business and how we're operating now is you create once and you sell repeatedly and build systems that work for you even while you sleep. This means predictable revenue from courses and communities, more impact because you can help more people at once, time freedom because from marketing, sales, and delivery is all systematized, and a business that actually scales without scaling stress. So I'm going to tell you this. Most people are stuck in the content creation trap and or the offer creation trap where they think more actually equals more money, more offers, more posting on social media, more energy showing up, and more offers being created. But the truth is, one well-designed info product can generate more revenue than months of creating content for offers and social media. I've seen clients go from posting 5 times a day on social media to posting once per week and tripling their revenue. And that's the power of leveraged income. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through the method. So stick with me. What we call this is the 4 weeks to profit system. And this is exactly how it works. In week number 1, we're going to nail down your 3C's foundation. So that means we're going to identify your expertise using our audit expertise method, and we're going to structure it into a 3C's business model, which is course, coaching, and community. This is not about finding a new niche. It's about monetizing what you already know. Week number 2 is the minimal viable course creation. So we're going to build your course using our MVP framework, which is just 4 to 6 modules that massively deliver value to your clients. So this is not you spending 6 months creating a course or content creation, no perfectionism analysis. It's just a simple course that solves real problems for your clients. Then in week number 3, launch infrastructure, where we're going to help you set up simple tech, create your community hub, and build anticipation with our pre-launch content. Everything is designed to be simple and scalable. This means no more complicated funnels, no heavy tech stack, and no expensive software required. And then week number 4 is your soft launch to scale. So what we're going to do is launch your course to a small, engaged audience and use this soft launch to scale method to validate and iterate your offer. This approach has helped clients like Barb McGowan go from no offer to creating an offer and landing 6 clients in just an 8-day window for $1,500 each. And our client like Aaron, who went from no offer to $17,500 launch and clients begging to work with him. And our client like Eric, who went from no offer to having a $20,000 launch in just a 4-week window. And I'm not going to lie, the best part is once it's built, it runs without you having to be glued to your phone and your computer. Students are getting results, you get recurring revenue, and the most important thing, get your time back. So if what I'm saying resonates with you and you're tired of trading your time for money, whether you're in a 9 to 5, or creating content that you've never launched inside of a course, or even worse, selling your time for money as a business owner, and you're ready to build something that is scalable as much as impactful, I'm hosting a 4-day live intensive called the 4 Weeks to Profit cohort from September 15th to 18th. So what I'm going to do is walk you through this entire system step by step for only $27. But here's the thing, I'm only taking on 30 people because I want every single person inside the cohort to get personalized attention from me and my business to ensure that you guys get results. This is exactly how Jane in our last cohort was able to make $2,000 over the weekend right after our cohort using our exact framework. So if you do want to turn your expertise into a profitable info product in the next 4 weeks, even if you already have an offer on the table, click the button below and secure your spot now. The first 10 people are going to get a special fast action bonus. And trust me, you're going to want in on that. But don't wait. These spots always fill up so fast. I don't want you to miss out on something that's going to help you finally build the leverage business that you deserve and one that you've been wanting. So with that being said, I'll see you on the inside.